Here we go. Cool, I'm glad that I read that. Okay, so I can talk to him again. Are there any more books that I missed? I don't see any. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, I'm gonna go talk to you. Do you have anything to say about McGrinty?
Thank you, and goodbye, Mr. Holmes.
I would like to know about McGrinty and fish. Thank you, goodbye. My respects.
My respects, Miss Fleming.
Go forward, you slow bitch. Back to the house. I like that it's literally a 30-second walk to the bookstore.
Holmes, here.
Yeah.
Holmes, yeah. I have a lovable himbo somewhere. Oh, there he is. Look at him, Bailey. Blending in with the wall.
Yeah.
Yes, I have a book about fish.
Ah, it's good that I found you, Holmes. As I told you this morning, I visited Captain Stenick. Although his symptoms are not serious, the circumstances which caused his palpitations are quite peculiar.
Is that why
Perhaps
we got
you
the
can
book
make
on
something of
fish
it.
and pirates?
Here is Captain Stenick and Sergeant Rufels.
Rufels?
It has scurvy or something?
One of them is a bag of Lay's chips. I killed Bailey.
Right? A sip. You're kidding me.
I feel like you should have expected me to make a joke at that point.
No, but I was thirsty and
I just read like 12 pages about random bullshit.
yeah, it was very random bullshit.
Well, I found a guard and someone who looks like they're trying to copy Watson. Hello, sir. Your face is ugly.
God. He is fugly.
Captain, I understand from Watson you are quite upset.
Any man will be the same, and with less provocation. My servant has left in the middle of the night. Damned ungrateful after all I have done for him. To top it off, he knows not one word of English. Finally, if he causes any damage, I will bear the brunt of people's anger and suffer the consequences, as I am the person who brought him to England.
Put on some
How long
background
is he in
music
your
for me.
employment, and is he accustomed to vanishing in this manner?
Oh my god.
We returned from Australia more than 5 months ago now. But to his credit, he never left this house before now. He is afraid of the city, as are many inhabitants from open spaces.
Could he have
That
stolen
one is
something?
atrocious.
Upon my word, no.
How much money does he have on his person?
Frankly speaking, he didn't have any money. I kept his wages for him, and they are in my safe. In any event, what the deuce would he have a need for money?
Who
What the
knew
deuce?
that he worked at your home, and had he any contacts here in London?
Anyone who deals with me professionally knows Baopa is my personal servant. As for his contacts, they are limited to the delivery men who bring food or other items to my home. What reason could he have to see anyone other than myself?
Because maybe he's tired of only ever seeing you, dude. Maybe. I don't know. Just saying. Also, Bailey, just so you know, I mean, besides right now where I have some cacophony of birds chirping, I didn't really have any music in the bookstore, so.
No, but all I have in my room, in my little room, is the sound of a fan.
Yeah, I'd imagine it's a little boring. Just put on like some easy listening classical. It's a nice violin. It'll sound a lot like something they would play here as long as it's got a violin in it. Hello, Shaq.
Violin stuff in here somewhere. Where?
Now then, Sergeant, what is it about, and what elements of the crime do you have documented?
Referring to the official report, the
violent.
following particulars were taken down. A young Maori responding to the name Bayalpa was reported missing by his employer, Mr. Stenick. No one in the surrounding area saw or heard anything relevant to this incident. In truth, we rarely concern ourselves with cases such as this, but the lad speaks not a single word of English, and according to his employer, has considerable strength. Considering the wild customs of his native land, who knows what damage he could cause?
Oh God, Bailey, I almost called you Curtis.
You must know, Mr. Holmes, there have been a few similar cases reported recently. The facts are much the same. Immigrants from the poor districts have been reported missing by their families.
Zoom in on Sherlock's
We expect
face
that
is
some
interesting.
low-class brothel has opened its
Zoom
doors
in on
to
this
the local
ugly policeman.
exotics. And Mr. Holmes,
That
you
does
can
not look
imagine
to
how
have a
word
very
would spread.
anatomically accurate
Mark
face.
my words, with his
Yeah,
unique
sure.
looks and speech,
It's fine,
you'll
it's
find
close
this
enough.
boy in no time. I imagine he'll have nothing worse to show than empty pockets and a delighted air.
That is a possibility, to be sure. However, I would be most grateful if you could ask your superiors to send me the reports about those similar cases. I
Funny.
rely on you, Ruffles. Watson, continue your search
Is it
here.
pronounced
I
Ruffles
must
in the
follow
game?
another lead.
Yeah.
Oh my god. This game's just full of puns, I guess.
Oh, but I was gonna say, I don't know if you were listening to or were reading the beginning of that, because I think you were still looking for some nice violin music. I don't know where his assistant is originally from, his Bopa
Sure.
person. But I feel like there's a nice hint of racism going on here, because he was just like, well, his assistant doesn't speak any English and apparently has a good amount of strength on him. Well, since he's not here, I'm concerned he's gonna, like, fuck up the residential area somehow. I'm like, what? Pardon? What do you think he's gonna do? Just fucking Hulk out and try to break the city? What do you think's gonna happen?
Oh.
Alright, I'm not entirely sure what they want from me. They just told me.
What do you make of
As
this,
I'm using my
Holmes?
underdesk thingy.
Yeah.
I'm gently wiggling.
Gently wiggling. I guess I'll look around, I guess. Look at them and their use of steps and terrain tool.
Oh, and look. Stars on sticks and circles on sticks. Oh my god.
Yeah. Next time we can, try turning up the graphics. But for now, it's good enough. We have Tomb Raider 2 graphics. It's fine.
You have Tomb Raider graphics.
Can I
Which is
take
another
this?
thing we can add to our list, because you did want to play that and have what's going on in here.
I don't know, but it makes me curious. There's also, like, a bedpan. Ooh, a button. Ew, why is it moldy looking now? Give me the button.
Because it's a chamber pot.
Give to me the coin.
This appears to contain some measure of opium.
Oh,
I
okay.
shall analyze it at Baker Street.
I thought it was a coin, not a wad of opium that you were gonna fish out of his shit pile. Cool things.
Yeah, that is a chamber
Ah.
pot.
I mean, I thought it looked like a shitting bucket, but then I was like, I want that coin in the middle. Why is it off in this corner all of a sudden? I was gonna say, it looked weird that there was the back button in the corner. It looked very strange. Also, I don't know who this person is, but I mean, at least they have kind of a bed. It doesn't look comfortable at all.
What a peculiar drawing.
It sure is. Oh boy. In the shack where
Oh.
young Maori. Interesting. That's a anime character name that I know. Thanks. Was living. There was a drawing in the soil in Maori style. Okay. It depicts that appears to be the silhouette of a human running from a huge wave with vague forms that resemble flying fish. Okay, where did you see? Oh, I see. There's the humans. I found the humans. Ah, it looks like a giant fish coming to eat him.
So they are Maoris are Polynesian.
Podipodibus?
So they are native to New Zealand.
Ah, so they were Kiwi.
Yeah. I don't know what your fascination with Kiwis is recently, but
Well, Kiwi the bird, but I more meant that New Zealand's are called Kiwis.
I know. Yeah, you've been using Kiwi a lot recently.
I mean, it was only like one other time, but still.
Still, I'd have 2 nickels.
Oh, would you look at at those conspicuous footprints.
I'm betting in higher graphics they're less noticeable.
I am gonna do the typical I'm following footprints thing where I only look at the footprints right under my feet. Actually, there's a hand. Let me click.
Footsteps. Let's see.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let me look at these footsteps. Let me think. It's a size 9.5 hobnail boot.
Well, let's look. We have a tape measure.
Okay, well apparently I can't actually click. Oh, but like this back button is like so elaborate.
It is. It's fascinating.
It's a
The
10 and a
size
half.
is undoubtedly 7.
7?
Shoes are also
Is it
quite
10 and a half? Okay. Okay, so I noticed footsteps leading away from the wall towards the shack door. They were a size 7. Is it a hobnail boot? This size in a connexon. Dude.
Yeah, it's 10 inches is a 7.
Oh, okay.
10 and a quarter is a 7 in UK. I'm betting they're using UK standards. Yeah.
Okay.
I found a little thing.
In testament of, I mean, I suppose it auto measured for me, so I didn't really see, but all I know is they were all 9 and 9.5. Anyway, I was gonna say connexon? Question mark? Bailey? Connexon?
I shall Google a word because that's not a word I know.
I thought I was gonna say the size in connection with the depth.
It's just a different. It's a different spelling of connection.
Why are they trying to be fancy? With the depth of the impressions.
Chiefly British spelling.
They basically took their entire script and then ran it through a Britishinator.
Where's frog works from?
Let's see. Near the wall suggests a heavy or large man. Mm. Cool. All right.
Frogwares is Ukrainian Irish.
Huh. Good to
So
know.
they didn't have to run it through a British thing.
They're just running it through their own brain, I guess.
They're just European.
All right. So I see a vent over there, but I'm just gonna do the typical. I'm only looking at my feet.
Ooh, they changed.
How can I not look at this random vent? It's random. Wait. Pardon? Okay, so I guess you went.
Footsteps. Let's see.
Those sure are footsteps.
Fine footsteps.
I feel like they went out.
Like a picture of them.
Yeah, I was gonna say I feel like they just went outside, put their feet in some mud, took a picture, and then made it slightly less realistic looking. Boots. Why do I have this option if you're not gonna let me fucking look at anything? It's a 10 and a half. Hello? Give it to me. Come on.
The size is undoubtedly 7. The shoes are also.
Yes, oh, no, it's a 7. It's a hard-sold shoe. I didn't give a shit. I got that.
The size is undoubtedly.
Cool, thanks. Goodbye now, you little bench. Alright, now what's past this wall? Wait.
Low graphics.
Alright, so so we're in England. Clearly this is the Harry Potter wall.
We're in London.
It's clearly the Harry Potter wall. I just need to run at it full force. Or not.
Nice try though.
Oh, I can look up at my very blurry spikes.
Very,
Yes,
very
there
blurry
is something
spikes.
here.
Yes, there's something here. What is it?
Yes, there is something here.
Okay, can I light the something that's here on fire?
Yes, there is something here.
Can I stab it?
Yes, there is something here.
Can I use my ball of opium?
Yes, there is something here.
Cool, thanks. I appreciate you, Sherlock. I don't know what the
Thanks,
fuck you
man.
want. Oh, so you said that you had put on headphones, right, Bailey?
I put on headphones for my phone.
Okay. I was just confused why I was hearing myself for a second there.
Well, it's possible that you can hear yourself, but if it can't hear me, like, over here, I doubt it can hear you over there.
You know, don't ask me why things do the way that it do. Bailey, this door is so short.
Oh, apparently, yeah, okay. There are things still on the ground there that you need to find.
Oh, were there?
Next to the wall.
Run with my toggle. Let me double check that there's nothing over there.
I just went to go look and see if we missed something, and we did. I was seeing if we'd, like, missed a tool to go find the thing on the wall or something.
Is
But
there
yeah,
something to examine? Oh, there's another shoe. Give me this
Well,
shoe.
not just the other shoe.
Shoe? 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 Shoe.
Not just the other shoe.
I mean, it certainly doesn't look like this shoe, though. But it doesn't want me to look at it.
There's a thing up there.
Whoop,
I
bam!
can see it now that I've, like, looked at the guide and it said that there was something there. I'm like, oh, now I can see it.
I mean, all I can see now that I've come back is this other shoe. What it looks like, at least, is a shoe. But other than that, what am I looking for?
Definitely use the magnifying glass on... What shoe did it say? On the right shoe.
Where?
The right shoe
Oh.
is missing a nail.
Is it missing a
But there's
nail?
one more... Yeah, there's also one more thing on the ground for you to find.
Okay, I observed traces of the footsteps, blah blah blah, going to the blabbity blabbity, and the blabbity blabbity, the footsteps were in the 7, and a fully soled shoe, except it's missing a nail. Okay, is it that thing? No? Okay.
No. There's
So,
a reason
oh,
that
I
there's so
see.
much off things.
I see how there's, like, the nail imprints now. I just didn't realize I was supposed to notice that. Let's see, is there a nail missing on this side? I don't see one.
No, but there's a reason why there's so much space off to the side.
You mean this side? Or this side? The side that people can't see. There's a paperclip. Or a bobby pin, or whatever the fuck those are called.
You're hot.
I'm hot.
You're hot. No, you're cold now.
Oh, what's this thing? Wait, it's the skin. It's the skin of a fish.
How strange. This appears to be a fish scale.
It sure
You'll
does.
have to
It
examine
seems
this
to.
thoroughly.
It's the first one that was in the fish scale. I don't remember what it was though.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's all you need for that ground area.
Do I not? Okay, I guess I don't own the books anymore. Cool, thanks. I just wanted to look and see what the name was called again, because I remember it wasn't the red something or other, even though it was the one that was red. Hello.
What do you make of this, Holmes?
Have you found anything, Mr. Holmes?
Yes, but apparently I don't want to talk to any
Suit
of you about
yourself,
it.
Mr. Holmes, but it seems to me you're just
Yeah, you're gonna have to
wasting
put those up
valuable
under a
time.
microscope.
Trust the
So I'm just gonna go home then.
What about it?
Okay, I'll just go home then. I'm just so used to the game being... Huh?
You can. Do you see that you can get to the gate?
Oh, you mean like around the back?
Outside of the gate. No, stay out of the place.
Yeah,
Go around the wall because
Yeah.
you know where that thingy went.
yeah. I mean, it was... Or no, I suppose it was that way, wasn't it?
Yeah. There's a reason there's an alley here.
You know, that makes sense. Oh, but what I was saying, though, is that I'm so used to the games being like, all right, here's an enclosed space. Do stuff here, and then we'll tell you to go back to Baker Street.
Yeah.
Oh, look. A ladder. Give it.
This should prove useful.
This should prove useful.
I have no reason to go there.
Why not? Just let me go. I wanted to see what was on the other side of the wall. Without having to... They're just, like, seeing me randomly carrying this ladder over here.
But shoved in your pocket.
Yeah, shoved in my pocket. Watson's just like, is that a ladder in your pocket, or you don't know how to see me? Oh boy. Whoever this heavy man was, they were extremely heavy. What is this? On the top of the wall, I found some plant fibers. Cool.
Fibers? Why are they here? It will be necessary for me to examine this more closely at Baker Street.
There we go. You've now told me to leave and go to Baker Street. Okay, there's nothing else to click on, it seems. So I will leave you. The Golden Lion.
I'm flipping back and forth between your stream and the thing if I need to, like, give you a hint or not.
That makes sense.
I don't have enough information.
Don't worry about me reading ahead.
What do you mean you
Because
don't?
if I'm looking over here, I'm looking at your very much smoother stream.
Yeah. It said I don't have enough information. I thought I had all the stuff I
I
needed.
should return and investigate further.
Let me double check.
I have the opium ball.
Oh, you need to talk to people. You need to talk to
Oh, I have to tell them about it. The random fish I found.
I guess.
Fine, I'll do it again.
Suit yourself, Mr.
Have you found anything, Mr. Holmes?
What do you make of this?
They said the exact same thing, which was absolutely nothing.
Let me read through this.
Am I only supposed to have the small lump of opium, the fish scale, and the fibers? And the ladder, which I left on the wall?
No, there's something else.
No.
In the shed.
Oh, okay. One moment. I'd like
There's
to...
a few things that you missed in the shed. So.
Oh, was there? I thought I clicked all around in there.
There's one thing you need to notice and one thing you need to grab.
Okay.
Though I think the grabbing thing is like right next to the other thing.
Maybe is the grabby thingy in the shitting pot still?
No. But I think I just saw it. Like for a split fucking second when you were walking in the door.
I didn't see this at first. Give me your fiber.
Yellow in color.
I don't know what the heck flaxen is, but okay. I found flaxen.
Also,
The
yeah,
lock was
there's the
not
other
cracked.
Oh, I didn't realize I needed to look at the fact that the lock was not cracked. I thought it was just going to tell me to close the door or something, you know?
thing.
Alright.
Double check.
So I've learned about the door, and I have grabbed the thingy off of this nail, which I assume he was dragged against, which sounds painful.
I think you have everything now?
Cool. Now I will talk to you bitches. There we go, cutscene.
Oh,
Come, Watson, you
cutscene.
must return to Baker Street.
What do you make of this, Mr. Holmes?
Mr. Stenick, I wish my news were your servant simply left your employment voluntarily for the service of a more honest man. Unfortunately, I don't have that pleasure. In truth, the news is grim indeed. Your servant was seen in the company of 2 men yesterday. One of the 2 is a man of moderate size, very robust, and a mature age. His profession, which will be the key element in our investigation of this affair, will be determined by me within few hours. The other is a young Hindi who is tall and only recently arrived in England. There is a darker side to these events. Your man was not with them by choice. Rather, the evidence shows he was kidnapped. At this moment, the reasons behind this villainous act are unknown, but rest assured, the truth will not elude me for long. Gentlemen, I wish you a good day. Come, Watson, we must hurry. There's a great deal to do and little enough time to spare.
Holmes, I must protest. You did not spare my client, Captain Stenick. This seems unusually harsh.
That may be, Watson, but now what matters more is to know the reasons behind the kidnapping of this young aboriginal yesterday evening in central London, and more importantly, what has become of him. I must concentrate on a small experiment I will run to test my theories. Please go to the poor Lovelorn Barnes and ask him if he has something on the Maori nation and its traditions. Also, if you should happen to see the newsboy outside, find out what he knows, and if it has value, give him a coin. And for God's sake, don't be a miser, Watson.
A miser? You cost me one of my patients, and you question my level of generosity with your informers? Oh, really, Holmes, sometimes you go too far.
I feel like if Sherlock I feel like if Sherlock's a little bit of a dick to one of your clients, they shouldn't leave you because you're still their doctor. Doesn't matter if your friend is a little bit of a dick.
that you hold. That's the problem.
What was that?
They don't trust the company that you hold. That's what's the problem.
Well, I mean, technically, the company is out of, as far as I'm aware, free of his pocket, looking into why your boy is gone. So maybe deal with it. You know? Because I could always not figure out why your assistant is gone. Alright, what am I doing? I have water, and solvent, and spirit, and acid. Oh, yes, good combination. Let's see, I got skizzers.
Shovel.
Shovel. Let's see. Anything? Oh, I can click on
Now it can't
this.
be used for anything.
Now it can't be used for anything. I don't know what I need to
Now it
click on
can't
that.
be used.
Okay. I'll just wait a second. Let's see. I can click on this
Nothing.
one.
Nothing.
What you mean nothing? I assume I have to put stuff on it.
Choose the right item, I guess.
Nothing. Nothing.
You're
Okay.
just looking at water.
I know. I was just looking to see if there's anything else to grab first. This one. Okay. Can I, okay, cool. Rawr! Okay. Absolutely nothing.
Shovel first.
Rawr! Oh, I split it in half. Cool. I just separated his owl feces. Cool.
The meatball ignited but failed to burn completely.
Pardon?
There are, without a doubt, mustard seeds present, probably in exotic form. What could be the other components, I wonder?
Why was this meatball lit aflame? I'm confused. Anything else for me to cut? Doesn't seem like it. Just to double check. Nope. Okay, cool. Alright, so there's that. Unsure why. Okay, let's look at my fish. Well, it certainly looks like that one fish whose name I can't remember. I know it was the first one, though. Scrapey? No? Okay. Grabby.
According to this monograph, the fish scale appears to be from a perch, a saltwater
From a
fish with
perch?
high commercial and culinary value.
You were so happy with.
Yeah, but I thought it was the first one. I forget what the first one was called, but I remember it being yellow and red, and those scales seemed to be both colors.
The picture's still in your documents. We can go look.
Oh, was it actually over there? Okay.
Yeah. Oh,
Is it?
apparently
I
not.
didn't
Where'd it
think
go?
it was. Yeah, and it's not over there either. Yeah, no. It
I guess
doesn't
we
exist.
used it.
I logged it into my brain, and therefore I don't have a need for it anymore.
Okay, I guess we're done.
Okay, I guess that's everything. Cool. But I was gonna say, unless this is like just bloody scales, so it was supposed to all be the same color, then that would make sense. Alright, so I have a scale and other things. Let me look at this thing. Can I knifka? No. Alright, I will clicky. Grabby? No? Can I... No, I cannot switch between things. Alright, I will use it on this thingy.
Now it can't be used for anything.
I don't know why it says now it can't
Now it
be used
can't
for
be
anything.
used for anything. Very interesting.
Is it very interesting? Because to me it just looks like a very up-close fabric with a tiny hole in it.
Can you poke the tiny hole?
No. I also don't have my tools anymore.
Huh.
So... I'm unsure what's so exciting, sir. Piece of cloth, blah, 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 woven flax, blah, blah, dyed not in England. From India, blah, 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 blah. In a turban, there's no such trace of the man in the garden, which means he knew how to land in such a way that he would leave no trace when he jumped, and that his shoes would have a smooth, flat sole, like Indian slippers. or any other shoe with flat bottoms. With the other evidence included, this man is undoubtedly Indian because I have judged his shoes thoroughly, and arrived in England only recently.
Has a turban.
Well, I mean that too, but and also apparently I have determined he arrived only recently because clearly he can. If he'd been here for longer than that, he would have changed into only England-bought products, I guess.
Nothing.
It's more like
Nothing.
there's
Nothing.
been no talk of a man in a turban around.
I mean that too, but for all we know, he was normally disguised and doesn't wear his turban. Okay, so I looked at that, but like
Nothing.
Can I?
Let's see if I can obtain
there
a
we go.
reaction with the help of my chemicals and apparatus.
With your apparatus, yes, I would love to. Can I?
Light it.
Can I?
Now it can't be used for anything.
Now it can't be used for
Now it
anything,
can't
he
be used
says.
for anything.
It cannot be used for anything. Can I light the candle? No?
Now it
Okay,
can't
cool.
be used for anything.
Which one am I using on this one?
Now it can't be used for.
You
Now it
stop
can't
giving
be
me
used
such
for
a
anything.
long narrative every single time. I don't know which one you want me to use.
Now it can't be used.
I also don't know where you want me to
Now
click.
it can't be used for anything.
Okay. Cool. I just poured acid
If I
on
apply
mustard
heat?
seeds. Perhaps if I apply some heat. Okay. There we go. I don't know why that's how I had to click on that. What is happening? I'm not entirely sure. What is happening to my burner? What is happening to my burner? Am I summoning Cthulhu?
You don't have the Necronomicon. You can't summon Cthulhu without the Necronomicon.
But
The fuck is happening?
apparently I gyroscopically infused the mustard
Incredible.
seeds.
I note a strong presence of opium blended with a concentrate of morphine. The remaining elements are a mystery to me.
Well, you called them mustard seeds before, but okay. Sounds like you wanted to kill somebody. Cool. Thanks. So I have not a whole lot else to look at. Can I use
Now it can't be
no?
used for anything.
Okay, can I put it over here? Can you actually let me do stuff? Or do I just need to click it without actually having something in my hand? No. Okay, cool. Stab, 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 stab. Pick, 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 pick.
These
Oh,
rock fibers are clearly
found
heavy.
it.
Now, about
I found it.
let's see if I can obtain a reaction with the help of my chemicals and apparatus.
Yes, but it would be nice if you gave me a hint as to which one you'd like me to use. Okay, cool. Solvent. I guessed it first this time.
Watch the burner do its magical spinny spin.
Apparently it's not a burner, but what's the spinny thingy called that they use for like blood and vaccines and shit?
I can't remember. I do not like organic chemistry, so...
I only know it from movies, so I don't know.
This is evidently coal soot
Centrifuge?
mixed with water, and given the
Yes,
absence of any
centrifuge.
salt particulates, it must be
Centrifuge.
fresh water.
Oh boy, so we found one lump filled with lots of bullshit, and another lump filled with not drugs.
Coal
Should
and
look
fresh
for the
water.
window and see
So,
where
okay.
Watson is.
Basically.
Let's look out the window and see where Watson is. Oh, look. There he is.
It's almost as if I told him to go out there. Princess attacked! Does this mean I have another newspaper?
There's a good lad. How
What's that
does it
horse
go?
doing?
Hello,
Why
sir.
is he there?
My associate, Sherlock Holmes, said you might have information for him about, now, what was it?
The princess, Gav. He was looking for the scuttlebutt on this here princess what we visiting. Exciting goings on. Her bodyguard went missing the first morning after she got here. Nice job to look after a princess's body, innit, sir? They say
I
he
do
went
not
out
like
on a
that
town
closer than
having
the
a go with the
child.
ladies, if you get my
I
meaning.
mean, his voice isn't
Like
that
as not,
great
he was
either,
trapped
so...
by some gang of toughs. Otherwise, who'd get the best of him? A proper giant he was by all accounts. Do I get me coins then, sir? Oh, thank you, sir. Obliged, I'm sure.
Also, something I was going to mention was that since you have told us that we are Irish or whatever, doing a British game, maybe the accents just sound weird because it's an Irish person trying to do an old British accent. Maybe. I don't know.
So, Icelandic, I think that's what that is. Hold on, let me Google that again.
I assume I don't have anything else to do, right? I'm not
The
talking to you.
Strand,
The Strand. Oop, I didn't mean that.
Ukrainian, and Irish.
Oh, okay. I mean, technically, I have no idea who the voice actors are. They could be British, for all I know. They're just poorly doing an old British accent. I don't know.
Founded in Ukraine and Ireland by French expatriates.
Well, that's a combination.
Yeah.
Please,
Frogwares
Watson,
comes from
leave
the
me to my
derogatory
thoughts. I
term
must
groggies
concentrate.
to designate people of French origin.
Pardon? Okay. Also, I got the money from the child, and then I thought I would have been giving whatever information to Sherlock, but apparently not. Maybe there's something in my room that will help with this investigation. Ah, there's no, Oh, look, the slipper is still here, Bailey. It is a slipper. That's funny. But the knife isn't, so that's sad.
Also, they only have 80 employees as of 2018.
I wonder how many they had for the most recent installment, because that one looks really nice. I wonder if they're going to have doors that don't open both ways in that one.
Oh.
I don't know.
But their first game, The Mystery of the Mummy,
Mm-hmm.
they only had 6 people working on it.
You know, would make sense that it'd be small from the beginning.
2002. So Sherlock Holmes: The Awakened came out in 2007.
Yeah.
Jack the Ripper came out in 2009.
Please,
And
Watson.
Testament of Sherlock is 2012.
Also, I'm unsure what else I'm supposed to be doing down here.
Okay.
Because I talked to the boy. Do I need to, like... Oh, yeah, did I need to go talk to Barnes? I think he did say something about that. It was a while ago. You asked me to go to the bookstore. And I didn't realize I was going to be doing it, so I didn't remember it.
Oh, yes, that is exactly what the next line says.
Cool, cool, cool.
Good day, my dear Barnes. What about your...
Tell me, Dr. Watson, physicians are obliged to keep their patients' confidences, aren't they?
Of course. Whatever do you mean?
A moment ago, Mr. Holmes came to my shop and seemed very well informed about the details of my recent accident. You and I both know that there is only one person who knew about my condition, correct?
Sir, I can assure you...
No, please, say nothing. It is so easy to ridicule my despair. But I love her. Can't you understand? I love her.
What the fuck?
Yes, indeed.
Bailey, you're not even reading
in
this
fact,
part.
I came here merely
Still
to
reading
see
about
if you have a
Frogware.
book on the Maoris.
Over there, on the bottom shelf.
Basically,
Which bottom shelf?
Basically, I came over, though, and he immediately started questioning Watson, saying that he told Watson, or told Holmes about his fall, and about how he's in love with the lady over there. But he says it so attackingly.
Patient confidence be confidence.
Hey, look, you put another book down in this spot in the time that Sherlock was gone? How nice of you. I'll take the weird, triple bagged eyes. Or maybe 4 bags under this eye. Woo! Alright, so we start on 28 and we go to 30. Cool. It is important to realize that Maoris create particular pictorial writings in the soil in order to express Much more than simple artistic emotions. First, one must recognize that dreams are the center of the Maori's spiritual basis. According to the ancient tribal dogma, all men live in the vast universal dream world, and our individual dreams represent our communication with the invisible sacred spirits, which are all around us. When a Maori has a particularly notable dream with prophetic or moral value, he draws important moments from his dream in a symbolic fashion onto the soil. The drawing is interpreted by the tribal shaman, who can order a radical change in the tribal life depending on what the dream tells them about the future. This behavior may seem incredible to those born of the civilized world. We require substantial fact and conjugation, sometimes too much, before changing the important aspects of our lives. But our scientific observations over the last 10 years have revealed several interesting things.
Nation.
Right?
Fucking white supremacist colonization mindset is just...
First and foremost, not all Maori dreams do inspire these drawings. Secondly, when drawings are made, few are found to have a true symbolic meaning of events that will affect tribal life. Thus, these prophetic occurrences are quite rare. Furthermore, as mentioned earlier, in these wild and inhospitable lands, the interpretation of a dream as prophesizing great change is this weird face picture in this book right here. You like my weird face picture in this book, Bailey? I didn't hear any of that.
I love it.
Ah, okay, cool, yes. Unlikely to be a great shock, as nature does little half-heartedly in such places. The shaman is going to understand that if a particular spirit can condensed to send a message to the people via a dream, it is a matter of their very survival. Thus we arrive at the following conclusion. Has not our sophisticated Western world dampened these of the same primitive people's senses in ourselves, deeming them wrongly, in my opinion, lowly and unworthy? For can we, with all our scientific tools and superior knowledge, foresee the many disasters that will hail down upon us from the same reliability? If the apocalypse must happen one day, I am sure that the first warning sign will not be found in our august scientific or governmental corridors, but in the lone drawings of a naked and illiterate brain in the fine soil and bush. Perhaps he will have time to seek shelter for his people as for us.
So, that word was condescended.
Condescendent. My brain couldn't read it. It was fine. My brain said, in order to keep up the fluidity of reading, just don't even say it. Just omit the sentence.
I will take it. Farewell, Barnes.
Well, that sounded weird. He was just like, I will take it. Farewell, Barnes.
Also, fuck white people.
Oh, well. Ah, she's gone!
Oh no! Cthulhu was taking her.
Who is going to tend to the circles on sticks? Who? Alright, so I have gotten a book about dreams. Give to me. Give to me the door. Oh, hi, sir. I wasn't expecting you to be still standing. I thought you were going to be over there. Hi.
Holmes, what on earth did you say to Barnes to put him in such a state?
Not now, Watson. Although I'm sure this bit of news is most significant, it must wait. We are piecing together a singular affair. This abduction story is much more complex than it appears. As I noted before, our next move is to locate the place of employment for one of the villains who abducted the young Maori. What
The
part
young
of
Maori.
London would such a man call home?
Oh God, Bailey. From what part of London does one of the two kidnappers of the young Maori come from? Whitechapel. You guys love Whitechapel.
Okay, so it'll take 3 different answers. So
Why is there like a weird extra space? That looks weird. Is chapel E-L or L-E?
E-L, I think.
Whitechapel?
Your intentions are good, my dear Watson,
Aw.
but you have missed everything of importance.
Cool, thanks. I don't fucking know.
Take into account that, you know, there was fish on them, there was fresh water,
Right.
and there was coal.
So, what would I call that? The place by the water?
Do you know what the river is called?
The Thames! The Thames. I remember reading about the Thames.
Yes, Watson.
The
Little room
Thames!
for doubt. Our man is a bargeman who works at the Thames.
I forgot that I read about.
He is more
Yeah, it also would have
precisely employed to
accepted
transport
docks
and
or
handle
wharf.
fish brought in by various ships. Our next step is obvious. We must find a cab and make haste to the Thames near the warehouses.
There's the Thames.
The docks again?
What?
The dog on the docks.
I get to be a dog again. I get to look at Master's penis.
I don't think so, but
Aw.
Good day, Mr. Holmes.
Good day, Mr. Holmes. Oh my lord. They're like, where do you want to go? I can tell that we have our house, the bookstore, and the one guy's house. And now we have the thumbs.
Let's go.